Hi there. So we are going to do a lesson on pop art, and we are going to do a pop art inspired apple with paint and some different materials that will make some textures and some painter's tape. So we're going to make the apple shape, and then we're going to tape off some sections, and we're going to do different patterns in each section. So the first step is you have your white canvas in your kit. And you will use a pencil, but I'm going to use a Sharpie so that you can see my lines when I show you the demonstration. So what you'll do is you'll start by making two large arcs. So they're going to be like rainbow shape number 1, stop in the middle, rainbow shape number 2, stop on the edge. That's step 1. Then you're going to go to one end, it doesn't matter which one, and you're going to go all the way around. Notice how big I'm going on the canvas. I'm going to do bump, 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 and come back around to meet the other side. Now, your apple does not have to be perfect. Apples come in all different shapes and sizes. So if it's a little more oval, a little rounder, that's totally okay, as long as it's big on your canvas. This is a large canvas, and you'll want to fill it up. The next step is I'm going to make the stem. So it's going to be kind of a large stem shape, and I'm not going to touch. I'm going to go slightly above the line here, and I'm going to go up and then line down and back to meet it. So that's going to be a separate little section. And then I'm going to do a leaf, and that leaf is also not going to touch the stem or the apple. It's going to kind of float above. And I'm just going to do two arcs, kind of like an eye shape or an almond shape. And that's all you're going to do. This is your simple outline for your apple. So once you draw it in pencil, then you're ready to tape off your sections. So you should have a small roll of tape in your kit, and you will start taping off sections kind of like crosses and lines. So I'll show you how that looks. And it can go past the apple mark, that's okay. So you're gonna just cut your pieces and create interesting triangular shapes. So you want to make sure it goes a little past the line of your apple so that you don't have a white space. See, I'm going just a little bit past it. And I'm just going to cross my tape over. However I feel it'll be interesting. Now here I'm going to start right here, and I'm going to do a line to here. So I'm kind of changing up the direction that I'm going. So I have like a square, more of a square shape, and then I'm going to tape off like a smaller section maybe here. And then I think I'm going to pick one more spot. I'm going to do the top 2 portions of the apple, just for fun. Remember, it's very important to run your finger back and forth along the tape a few times to make sure that it's really stuck to the canvas so that it doesn't lift up when you're painting. Okay, so now for the fun part. You're going to pick your paint colors, pick whatever you want, and you're going to paint the sections in different colors. Whatever that looks like to you, doesn't matter. You can do 2 of the same color. So I might do this one yellow and this one down here yellow, but I don't want them to touch. So I don't want to do yellow next to yellow. I might do one more yellow up here. A little bit of yellow. I'm going to do a little bit of pink. Now don't worry, I am going to brush this in. Pink, pink, and pink. And then I'm going to have one blue section. And I'll do the blue up here, and maybe another pink up here. Now these are fun colors. Notice that I'm not doing realistic apple colors. I am choosing kind of crazier colors. So I'm going to paint them all in. I'm not going to paint across the tape. I'm going to paint up to the tape, but overlap it just slightly so that I know I'm covering it well. And make sure your tape isn't lifting. And I'm going to go through and paint all my spots solid. So my blue spot I'm going to paint solid. And my pink spaces. It's okay if they overlap a little bit, but you don't want them to go completely over. Oh, I just realized that one's touching. I'm going to make that purple. Easy enough to do. Mix a little blue with it. And then I have a violetish purple color. There we go, problem solved. And you can do that too. You can mix your colors together to make a different one. If you're like, uh-oh, I put two blues next to each other, make one of them purple. It's okay to make a mistake. It's never a mistake in art. So I'm painting this whole thing. I really like this color, actually. It was a good mistake. I might actually put it up here. Painting. I'm going to do this till all my spots are filled, and then I'm going to let it dry.